Hi, welcome to my channel, Oceana Tarot. My name is Catherine, and I have a reading for you today, obviously. Okay, so we'll get started now. This is going to be your situation, the first card. Let's see. Wow, so we have the Ace of Water. This is emotional fulfillment, joy, excitement of a new friendship, a new relationship opportunity, or a new emotional understanding like you have with yourself. Or maybe you're experiencing excitement and joy of a new friend that you feel really connected to. This is someone that when you meet them, you just become best friends instantaneously. Just right away, you guys are best of friends. So maybe that's what's happened to you. Maybe you just found, like, you found the best friend that's in you. Oh, and I'll point out it could also be, maybe a water sign, but this is just the energy of that card. Someone. Okay, wow. So we have balance as our challenge. So this is the same as the Temperance card. So this talks about having balance and moderation. Temperance is also another word for patience. So it's really important to have patience, and sometimes it's about divine timing. It's about heading to where you need to go and doing what you need to do, which sometimes means waiting and maybe the timing not being so right yet. The top of the mountains, they'll always be there, but this divine angel is telling you to be patient and wait because the timing might just not be right yet. And this angel or your guides will communicate with you and let you know. So temperance and having this balance is really important. And this is just your challenge. So maybe you just feel like overly excited and you're super happy and you just need to relax. Maybe this is like someone that you met and you're like, oh my gosh, you're just head over heels. Maybe it's even like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you're just like, oh my God, I'm head over heels for this person, and and this angel is just letting you know like everything's gonna be okay. Like just tone it down. Like just take a deep breath. Like you don't even have to tone it down. Just because I wouldn't want to tell you to do that because I think it's just super fun and like it's almost inspiring when someone's like acting like that. It's like cool. You are just so happy, and that really does make everyone else so happy. When you're happy. I mean, it can make other people kind of depressed. Like, oh wow, she makes me feel like crap about myself because my situation is horrible. But don't let people get you down. Don't let anything get you down. If you're feeling the vibe, feel the vibe. But this card is just letting you know that patience may be a necessary action to obtain. All right. Now on to the basis of the situation. Okay. Three of Fire. So this is reaping the rewards for our actions. So there was a decision that you decided to make, which now you're reaping the rewards of. So it could be anything, literally anything. It could be career, relationship, literally a decision you decided to take. Maybe something that was like unlike you. Maybe you just decided, I'm going to take this road. And you get a good feeling or a bad feeling when you do something. And maybe you have a really good feeling, and that's where this Ace of Water comes from. And that's where this balance comes in, like, yes, 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 good girl, good boy, you did a really good job, but, you know, you can calm down and just be happy. But yeah, three of fire. Something that was passionate to you, because we have the fire, which relates to passions and like desire and stuff. So definitely something you were very passionate about, and a decision that you decided to take, which now you're reaping the rewards of. Cool. The recent past. Are we ready? This is something that could definitely be affecting the right now. This is like the last 6 months. Sorry, I'm like a little bit finicky today. You can probably tell, but it's all good. It's great reading. Okay. Wow. Let me see. Hard to read upside down. The Magician in reverse. So cool. I know that this card may not mean something that's really good, but it's in our past. And the fact that it's in our past means that it's not happening to us right now. And I feel like this is kind of actually a good thing because the Magician in reverse is like scattered energy. It's wasted resources because you're not achieving anything. You have all this power, but you're basically sending it out to a trillion different directions. And that can be very sad because when the Magician is in the upright, you're very much the opposite. You have all of the tools that you need to manifest your desires. It's the manifestation card. Like it's the manifestation energy. You have everything and you're that's what your goal is. So the fact that it was in reverse, it was saying that you didn't have that. You were scattered all over the place. You didn't know which direction to take. And maybe that's where the three of fire came in. Because like the basis of your situation is the fact that you did direct some energy somewhere. You made a certain decision that now you're reaping the rewards of. So in the last 6 months, I feel like things have changed drastically for you. And things are really, really that much better now. Okay. So we're going to go on to the present position. Okay. Okay, so we have the Three of Air. So this is the same as the Three of Swords cards. Heart drop, I know. But the Three of Swords also signifies being maybe closed off and guarded. Maybe like did something happen to you? Maybe you were going through so many changes over this past year, and you've come out of a time, where you had lots of heartbreak and betrayal and drama, and maybe you were being reminded of it a lot lately, and finally it's just being released. So I hope you're okay, my sweet friend. No one deserves to go through any form of pain, and I am here for you. And I believe that things are looking up. So really don't worry. And it may have just been on your mind, but hear my words. Seriously, do not worry. I'm here for you. Okay, so let's go to the recent future. Sorry, not recent future, but near future. Wow, that's perfect. We have the Nine of Water. So that's beautiful. 9 is the last of the cardinal numbers. 9 is very unconditionally loving, which means that it is very happy, All right, so I'll explain that the Nine of Water, this is indulgent, it's self-satisfaction, it's rewarding yourself and feeling good about it. And if you're, if you have achieved something, then you're rewarding yourself. You're kind of like, maybe you're buying yourself things. Maybe you're even just stopping and saying, hey, myself, like looking in the mirror and just being like, hey, you, like, I feel really happy to be me. I feel really happy because you, my friend, have accomplished so much. I do this myself. I look in the mirror like a weirdo. I think it's actually something that cool people do, where they look in the mirror and they talk to themselves like, you're so cool, you're so pretty, like how did you even come up with that? Just telling yourself things as if you're your best friend. Honestly, if you don't do that, you should start doing that, because you're sending energy to yourself. You're looking at yourself, and it's like if your best friend shows up and says, wow, you look so pretty today. Oh my God, you're so awesome. Or you're so funny. When you make jokes, your best friends are telling you how funny you are. It gives you that amazing appreciation for yourself, like for being alive. And maybe that's this energy that you're taking on. You're taking the moment, the time to have baths with yourself and just tell yourself that you love it. Because, like if you honestly went through this Three of Air, like heartbreak and maybe, third party situations and just drama with love and drama with career and drama in your home, and you're releasing all of that, you will come to a place of more love for yourself. I feel, because I have a past of lots of pain, so I really, really, really understand how it feels to be in third party situations where you're that person who you just want like the best for yourself, and you know that you deserve the very best. And it can be hard either way. It can be so traumatizing to go through something like that, and when you get out of it, it kind of sticks with you for a long time. And but when you get out of it, you have so much more appreciation for yourself, because you understand yourself more. You know what heartache feels like. You become this Nine of Water, it's the Nine of Cups. Someone who, it's like a very emotionally understanding person. This is that person. Someone who has been through it all, been through the ringer, been through the fire, and is now resting and being at peace with themselves, because they hit because the 9 is also the last of the cardinal numbers, which means it's like coming to, I was going to say resort. So maybe some of you are going to a resort somewhere really beautiful, and that's going to be, that's your gift to yourself. Maybe you are going to take a plane somewhere really nice, and that's your gift to yourself. But yeah, forget what I was saying. But anyways, we'll move on to the next card. This is your suggested approach. This one right here. Okay. So the suggested approach that you should be taking. Wow. Okay, so the Nine of Fire. This guy, this person is really adventurous. He's an adventurous risk taker. He follows his passions, and he just goes into the frame, not thinking about the consequences. He just takes his passion and says, okay, let's go with that. This is the person who just leaves their job or goes traveling the world. This person falls countlessly in love with millions of different kinds of people, millions of different kinds of things. They fall from passion to passion to passion, and sometimes this person really takes big risks, and sometimes there's really big rewards, and then sometimes really there's big losses. But they are set on fire with love of life and passion, and usually create lots of opportunities for themselves. Nights are usually full of opportunities. So this does suggest that the approach you should take is just that, like the Knight of Fire. Someone who just goes in and doesn't think about like what's going to happen. Just says, this is what I want, and goes for it. So I think it's saying that you shouldn't be wary of like consequences and stuff like that for your actions as much as it relates to the heart. Right? Heart matter. Yeah, you're good. Okay. So we're going to go to the next card. This is what you need to know. Okay. Okay, so ego. This is also the Devil card. Don't freak out. It just means that maybe there's some things, maybe addictions or something that you need to see. Maybe you're giving your power away to something. This card is actually not a bad card. It's really about the darker shadow sides of ourselves, that we need to work on. The Devil is about destructive patterns, addictions, alcohol, drugs, bad habits, lying, not working in a positive way, giving our power away, which is like codependent relationships or blaming other people for what's not working for us and in our lives. And it's about taking ownership of this negativity that we feel and like pushing it out of our lives and slaying those demons. This card is really like the, oh my God, what does that mean? Like, what's going on card, but it really means there are things you have to let go of and release and conquer. You have to conquer the devil that may be within you. It's so important, and it can also represent a lot of sex or a lot of partying, and that's something that maybe you need to think about as well. Everything in moderation, and that is where the Temperance card kind of kicks in, So maybe your challenge relates to this as well, having that balance, not just having balance in one area, but maybe these areas as well. Maybe you want to be that 9 of water and you're going on some trip, and maybe you're thinking, you're going to doll yourself up or put on that suit and maybe meet a nice guy or nice boy on the beach and drinking pina colada, by the beach. But just remember that you are sacred, and you we can be affected by things. And when we have addictions, even sex, very big of addiction, when you, kiss somebody and when you are passionate with somebody, kisses, when we kiss somebody, I don't want to scare you or be like, grossed out, but I will tell you that when we kiss someone, their saliva stays in our mouth for 4 days, okay? And when we have sex with someone, we mesh our DNA with theirs. So yeah, maybe it's just something to think about. Okay. I hope I didn't ruin your trip. But just maybe I helped you. Maybe you won't get some disease now or something. Let's not bring that into it because that's just sad. But I really hope you have a good trip if that's what you're doing. But yeah, I hope I didn't scare you with all that. Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. This is your hopes and your fears. This next one. Okay, so we have release. Release in reverse. Okay, so this really does go a lot with the balance and with the 3 of air. So this, I believe, is like a wish that you have maybe releasing, being temperance was never really your strong suit, or based off of situations, this was always something you had trouble with because you never witnessed yourself actually being patient. I believe you just didn't want it as bad as you maybe needed to want it in order for it to become, like, in order for you to actually become it or act in its ways. This is clearly an energy you have been going through since, for a while, and maybe this is something that you wish to become, and going through tons of stuff in order to become this. I know it's in reverse, so we'll just... So yeah, the fact that it's in reverse, I don't even think... I think I would have probably meant to turn this upright because this card, I feel like it does relate to the temperance. Let me think for a second. Release. Oh, you know what? This is... I was going to say... I would say that it's like temperance. I'm sorry, sidetracked. We're just going to cancel the fact that it was in reverse because naturally I read it in the upright. So maybe that's what you guys were supposed to hear. We're going to leave it as that. Let's not get all confused. Sometimes cards maybe go in reverse and... Okay. I just trust in the flow, and the flow took us there. Okay, so we're going to move on. This is your outcome. This is like my favorite card because it tells us what's going to happen. And it can be good or bad, but I think for you, my friend, it's going to be good. Let's check it out. Oh my God, so it's the Three of Earth. That is perfect as your outcome because the Three of Earth, this is about meaningful work, enjoying your job. It's about having a sustainable career. It's like suitable for you, financial stability, which means you have financial income coming in, like very regularly. It could be from an investment or a sustainable job, or you could be getting money from a settlement, ODSP, or something like that. It just means financial stability, which means money coming in on a regular basis. Like, you know that you have that. So maybe there's a job that you've taken on. Maybe this person that you where did that come from? This person that you met, maybe has like a really nice home or something like that. I could come up with so many ideas, but you know what it is for you. This just means something very good as your outcome. Okay. I did want to take the bottom of the deck card, so I just felt it. I don't always do that, but I will. Wow, oh my gosh, guys, this is the Ace of Earth. That's amazing. This is financial reward, clarity of life's purpose, like the purpose you lead in life you have. It's also your goals, a new source of income, unexpected windfall, like a financial opportunity. It's also the beginning of something amazing, which is all of those things actually, and the beginning of multiple beginnings. So, it's that beginning that's endless. It's all of the wishes in the world. You ever wished for 1,000 wishes? This is your wish for 1,000. This is your 1,000 wishes in one. And it means extra flow of financial reward into your life. So tons of different wishes, and you get them all at once. So congratulations. That is beautiful. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like me and like this video, give me a thumbs up to support me. And I will see you guys next time I do a reading. Tomorrow, maybe? Okay, bye. Oh, it's not working.